but I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead, move all this over. I'm gonna make this a full screen, and we're gonna move over here. Hello, happy people. Hello. And we're gonna get this started real quick while we're sitting here. What's up, everybody? My name's Amanda Plays 93, and today's Fabulous One for episode. We're doing something a little bit special, being that the summer showcase literally just dropped, not even 30 minutes ago or so. We're gonna go ahead, watch it, and we're gonna discuss it. Now, we're not gonna see the whole video because at the end they do go through some like gameplay and stuff like that. So if you are interested in checking that out, you can always go to the Disney Dreamlight Valley page here on YouTube, watch it. Also, go watch on Twitch as well because of the Twitch drops and all that. But let's go ahead and dive on into this.
Only to learn more, but because while doing so,
Alrighty.
you'll also be unlocking a brand new Winnie the Pooh inspired item. Your very
But I'll do y'all a favor just in case. If y'all want to get the code to link your account so you can get the Twitch drop, there it is. I'll give y'all a few seconds to go ahead and get that because there will be two codes. Apparently, we got this one for the Twitch drop and then another one where we're going to be building a customized house. You remember the Community Dragon? We're about to do a community houses. But give y'all a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right.
very own pair of ears through our active Twitch drops. If
But
you're
yes,
watching on
I
Twitch,
actually
by the
currently
end of
have
the
those
showcase,
now.
You'll already be over halfway towards unlocking the drop. Following the showcase, you can start or continue progressing towards this drop by watching our playthrough or partnered creators' live streams afterwards.
Of course, that's not all that's coming for Winnie the Pooh. For the anniversary of such a beloved world and characters, we knew we had to go further for our players. Let's take a closer look at what's coming to the Valley very soon.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
The Honeyglow Woods were once a place where you could enjoy just doing nothing. Relaxing with pals,
Oh, he's
playing
so
games,
cute.
and going on adventures. That was before the Ever Oak tree closed up. Oh dear. And everything got a little gloomy.
Oh.
But by reuniting with old friends, hello, you can bring the magic back. So slow down.
Very
little.
excited about this because the way I'm looking at it is one of the biggest complaints when it comes to the DLCs is that we're given this vast biome, like huge. There's always 3 biomes, of course, 2 to 3, maybe 4 different characters. And that all chops up to about $30-$40 each DLC. Now, this is still technically a DLC, but it seems like they're doing it in a smaller scale, as in they're only taking a biome, just a inspiration, and just going a full throttle with it. So instead of like with Eternity Island, where you had the jungles with Rapunzel and the deserts with Jafar, and then of course Eve and the Atlantis section. I forget what it's called, but that little area there. Now, all 3 of them had their own different type of biomes, but they all shared. Well, now it looks like they're not doing the whole sharing thing, and they're just focused on one. And I like this aspect because we talked about this with the Rich Blossom Ranch update that it is a beautiful land. It's very vast, it's gorgeous. But the problem is there wasn't really much to the land itself. Yes, we had the horses and a couple of new furniture pieces, but that was about it. It wasn't as cool or crazy as we initially thought it was, especially when you had, like Eternity Island with a couple of new mechanics. Same thing with Storybook Valley. I was about to call it Wish Blossom Ranch, but that's the one we're talking about now. Point is, it looks like they are definitely just downscaling it to focus on one element, which I'm not complaining about. Winnie the Pooh is a great element to focus on because he and his friends are iconic. It is their anniversary coming up. And the fact that a lot of people have been requesting Pooh, I'm very happy to get him here. The only complaint I have is there's no rabbit. There's no rabbit. We have no rabbit. We have Tigger, we have Pooh, we have Piglet, we have Eeyore. Where's Rabbit? Why is Rabbit getting gypped? Where's his love? But that's my only complaint. That's my only complaint. But as you can see, we got some really great stuff going on here when it comes to this biome. I'm kind of excited, especially with like the new bush designs. We got a few new tree designs. We're gonna definitely get a lot more like Winnie the Pooh stuff, which is gonna make that little Winnie the Pooh area. Actually, let me hold off on that because there's something unique about this world. But let's keep going. Now, this here, real quick, while I'm looking at it, is a new mechanic. They're going to dive more into this, but this is a brand new mechanic.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, friend. Cherish the time you spend together and rediscover your childhood curiosity.
And yes, you are seeing this correctly. That is a little hedgehog. And I'm sorry if I'm the only one who looked at this and thought of Katie from Horton Hears a Who. That's great, Katie. That's all I saw when I looked at that hedgehog. I was like, oh my God, it's Katie.
Every day in these woods could be your
New little mini game.
day. A new adventure awaits.
Such a beautiful trailer.
We're
really was.
thrilled to be able to celebrate the 100th anniversary milestone of Winnie the Pooh in a meaningful way by bringing its world to the Valley in our very first adventure pack. We knew when bringing Winnie the Pooh to the Valley, we had to do it right by fully exploring the depth, charm, and heart this world has to offer.
I'm sure our community may be wondering, what's an adventure pack? We've got you covered.
And like I said, I already explained it. It's literally just a DLC focusing on one aspect and one element. It will be $15. It will be $15. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can't find it when they talk about the prices. Don't worry, we're going to talk about the rest of it. Here we go. But it will be $15, $16 depending on where you're at. If you just want the regular old Honeyglow Woods. If you want like the special edition, you got all of this, but it does seem like because they're only focusing on one little aspect, one little biome, it's going to be cut in half. So it's not going to be as expensive as, say, the other ones out there. Because, again, Wish Blossom Ranch, Eternity Island, Storybook Vale was all roughly about $30 a piece for a DLC. So $15, not bad, not bad. I do like that, but let's go back so we can look at a couple of other things. Okay. Back it up.
Now, what type of journey they can expect to go on in this adventure pack?
Your journey will begin with finding a mysterious box in the mail. Inside, you'll find a curious sapling. With just a bit of nurturing, that sapling can grow into a magical gateway that you can place anywhere in your valley. Stepping through it will take you to the Honeyglow Woods, where a shroud of fog lies over everything. Something has gone very wrong here.
And you heard that right. You're basically going to have to make a portal, kind of like the Alice in Wonderland portal. I don't know if it's still there. I have to go to my valley, actually see if that thing's still there, but it gives me a similar vibes. We're going to have to build a portal, and I'm hoping we can have multiple different portals, as in on Storybook Vale, I can have one, and then in my actual valley, I can have one. If not the case, maybe hopefully I can at least move it to Wish Blossom Ranch so I can at least have the entrance to Winnie the Pooh in the Winnie the Pooh section. That's like at least my main goal. I'm hoping it's not like Plaza or Valley locked itself where it's literally just stuck in our main valley and we can't move it anywhere else. So we'll just have to see. And if that's the case, hopefully maybe they'll do like they have been with a lot of like Tatiana's restaurant and the other stalls and stuff. Maybe hopefully they'll do something very similar. I don't know if they will, but we can only hope that we can at least move it to Storybook Vale. So we, not Storybook Vale, Wish Blossom Ranch, so we could put it with the Honey Pot Falls.
And
Only our Valley villagers can fix it?
wait, how did you know?
Classic Disney Dreamlight Valley problems. How are we going to solve this one?
Well, you'll have to journey deep into the heart of the mysterious Ever Oak tree at the center of the woods, solving puzzles and uncovering lost secrets. But don't worry, you won't be alone on the journey.
During the Forgetting, some familiar friends took refuge there. Each character you find holds heartfelt lessons about the beauty of doing nothing. By progressing through their individual quest lines, you'll be able to invite each of your new friends back to the valley.
Pooh, I love you,
First,
but
we'll meet
Eeyore.
Winnie the Pooh himself. Together, you'll play a whimsical game of hide and seek, spend some time watching the clouds go by, and of course, uncover the magic of honey. The thing is, in the Honeyglow Woods, honey is a little more magical than usual, but more on that later.
Next in your journey, you'll meet Eeyore. And guess what? He's lost his tail. Funny how
Again.
this keeps happening to this delightfully gloomy donkey. You'll have to find him a fitting new tail until you can get back the real one.
I'm so excited for Eeyore. He's one of my very favorite characters. I've always really related to him.
You're totally an Eeyore. I'm somewhat of a piglet girly myself.
Of course, how
Eeyore
could we
for me.
forget the courageous Piglet? In Braveheart Grove,
I love
you'll
that
get to help
gazebo
him
in the
face
back
his
here.
fears and reunite the three friends together at last.
I'm definitely going to be placing each of their little houses as a neighbor.
Hang on a sec. I just want to look at some of the furniture pieces. I mean, this little picnic set's cute. I do believe this is a stove because while I was watching them do the actual gameplay of the new biome, they were standing in front of this cooking. So I'm pretty sure this is a stove. That's going to be really, really cute. The table's cute. The houses. I am a little concerned about the house.
So they can all be
Mainly because it does kind of look like the one we currently have that's just like a decorating piece, except without the sign of Winnie the Pooh and then the red balloons coming out. But I do like it. I do like it, including this little chair. This is just these are definitely gonna be some cute pieces to work with. Also, I'm curious about the higher balloon if we can craft some of these because those are really, really cute.
together.
Well, that sounds adorable. And yes, each character will arrive with their own
Also, assuming that this is probably going to be a crafting station. Kind of looks like a crafting station, but that's going to be pretty cool.
home, special friendship quests, and unique rewards.
So far, we've mentioned both the Honeyglow Woods and Braveheart Grove. So how about we let everybody know more about this new world they get to explore?
Absolutely. The Honeyglow Woods are a special place in Dreamlight Valley where players spent lazy summers as a little kid, just
That well's
doing nothing
adorable.
with some favorite Disney and Pixar villagers. This is a unique new biome inspired by the magic of the 100-Acre Wood.
This biome is not just for players to explore and uncover, but to decorate
Look
and
at all
make
those
their
beautiful
very own.
furniture pieces.
They'll be able to look around and find plenty of familiar items directly from or inspired.
Like, look at that. Look at that. They definitely went all out when it comes to the furniture. So hopefully we get a lot of good pieces when we go into Scrooge's shop. Because that's what I'm really hoping for. That these are things that will be in Scrooge's shop or something we can craft and not premium shop items. You know?
by Winnie the Pooh, Piglet,
Let's see
and
that
Eeyore.
skin.
There will be 4 special
Look at
areas to
that.
discover in
Look
the
at that.
Honeyglow Woods as you continue to progress through the story.
First, you'll explore Drowsy Bloom Acres, a sunny meadow perfect for peaceful napping and smelling all the flowers.
Then you'll uncover the Gloom Meadow, a wonderfully murky marsh full of ponds, puddles, and rivers.
Next,
Oh, damn. I was hoping.
Gloom Meadow,
'Cause I
a
wanna talk about
wonderfully murky
something.
marsh full of ponds.
Now, you are looking at this correctly. We are getting a quote unquote new skin. And I say that with air quotes because it's not technically a skin. The way they're describing it is just like another portal to Scrooge's shop. So I think it's only available in this biome. It's going to be one of those things where it's going to be strictly just tied to the biome. I don't think we're going to be able to take the skin and take it to our plaza and put put that over Scrooge's building over there. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. But I do like that they're trying to basically have a unique version of both Scrooge and Remy's place in each of these biomes. Because, first of all, it's one of those, it really kind of puts you into the world itself, being that I mean, seriously, it looks like a tree. It's not like the other building that we previously see where it's just a white basic building. This looks like it belongs here and it doesn't stand out. And I like that. And I really am hoping that moving forward, maybe they'll start focusing on some skins for the shops and stuff. So we can maybe customize them a little bit more than what we have already. We already have a bit of it, with like, what was it, the Winter Plaza bundle set and the Cherry Blossom that's going on right now. Those good examples, very good examples. And so I'm hoping maybe moving forward, we'll see a lot more of this.
Puddles and rivers.
Next, in Braveheart Grove, you'll find a dense forested area where you may need to face some of your fears.
And finally, in the Nectar Apiary, you'll uncover a hidden glen full of honeycomb and seek out the source of all the troubles here.
I love how all these areas perfectly capture the energy of Pooh and some of his pals. But now, let's get into some of the other new features arriving in this adventure pack. Earlier you mentioned we use a special tree to get to the world of the Honeyglow Woods?
That's right. Getting from your valley to the woods will be a snap. You can place this magic tree portal anywhere you'd like in your valley, so it's easy to get to during your daily routine. As for the Scrooge store or Chez Remy, you'll be able to craft special tree portals that will take you from the Honeyglow Woods right to them.
Then we all know our well-loved Pooh Bear is a big fan of honey, but what's also important to know is the process behind it. In this adventure pack, we'll be introducing a brand new mechanic to the game, beekeeping. By placing flowers around a bee house, they'll begin to get pollinated, generating honey in your hive. The more flowers surrounding the bee house, the more honey your bees will generate. Also, with a fully pollinated bee box, nearby flowers in the same sub-biome will receive increased growth speeds.
Just like in real life, bees are incredibly important to any healthy biome.
One could say unbelievably helpful.
Yes, one could say that.
Using the honey gathered from the bee boxes, you'll be able to craft new honey-based meals and Honeyglow furniture.
Of course, there's even more you'll be able to uncover in this adventure pack.
What about critters? There's gotta be a new critter, right?
Yeah, it was paused on the new critter. But as they said, new mechanic, it's going to be all about taking care of bees. I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of excited about this because as somebody who played The Sims, beekeeping was one of my favorite things to do, especially when I was trying to do like my living off the grid challenges and stuff like that. The beekeeping was always fun because you always jar the honey up and then sell it, make some money so you can pay your bills and stuff. But I am excited to see how exactly this is all going to be implemented because I feel like it's probably going to be used for a lot more than just food, right? Like it would be kind of silly just to focus just on the food aspect, especially since you're bringing in a brand new mechanic. We haven't had a brand new mechanic since Witch Blossom Ranch, and that simply was just horses. You know, it wasn't like a new tool or anything like that. It was literally horses. Let's go. Which again, not complaining. I love my horse. I love him. I love him. I'm not even gonna deny that. But it is a bit of a different when they add a mechanic to this update or this upcoming update compared to the Witch Blossom Ranch one. So I'm very excited to see how this is all going to turn out. But let's talk about the cute little hedgehog that I'm going to name Katie.
Yep, in the Honeyglow Woods, you'll meet some adorable new...
Look at it. Look at it. I wish I could zoom in. Enhance. Zoom in. Look at it. And her little house is so cute. Oh my God, it's adorable.
hedgehog friends.
Aw, so cute.
Something I'm also personally very excited about is the addition of another new minigame. This adventure pack brings a new way to interact with your friends in the valley by playing the classic game Pooh Sticks. By interacting with a Honeyglow bridge in the Gloom Meadow, you'll be able to aim and drop a stick or other item at the starting line. Other villagers will follow, and you'll be able to see whose stick will make it past the rocks, follow the current, and traverse down the river to win.
We wanted to add another unique way to interact and level up your friendship level with your villagers, so we wish you luck in who you compete against first.
I can't wait for players to explore all this adventure pack has to offer.
Wait a minute. They're saying we can use the mini games to level them up? That's actually not too bad. It depends on how much the leveling system is going to be because, you know, God forbid it's very minute. Like, oh yeah, we'll play a game, hang out, and it only goes up like this much or something like that, you know? I'm kind of excited to see how the mini game's going to play out. It's either going to be really, really fun and we're all going to be talking about it, kind of like when, oh God, what was it called? The chess game we were playing on Eternity Island. That was really, really fun. But once you beat it, it's really not much for you to do. Scramble Coin, that's it. I had to think of it for a second. Scramble Coin was really, really fun. Enjoyed Scramble Coin. I just really wish they did a lot more with Scramble Coin, you know?
Well, you won't have to wait too long, as Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods will be available to all players on July 8th.
July 8th.
The adventure pack will be released for purchase to all platforms for $16.99. If you're just jumping into the game, you can also pick up Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods Edition, which includes the Honeyglow Woods Adventure Pack and base Disney Dreamlight Valley game for a special discounted price. If you play either the Honeyglow Woods Edition or simply the Honeyglow Woods Adventure Pack before July 22nd, you'll also receive a special dream style for Winnie the Pooh included with your purchase. While you're waiting for this release, now's the perfect time to catch up with our previously released content.
Yep. And that's about it for the Dream Showcase, being that at this point they're going to keep talking. Wait a minute, there may be one more thing. I got to get it.
Last year's community companion.
Oh, that...
Let me back it up a little bit. There we go.
Gamified friendship quest. Storyline. So, if you haven't gotten around to exploring these expansions
One more
yet,
thing.
each offering their own incredible storylines, characters, and unique items, now's your chance.
There is so much
Let's
to
take a look at the
forward to.
roadmap.
And we're only halfway through the year. Of course, we won't leave everyone just guessing for the next few months, so we're happy to provide a glimpse into the rest of 2026.
Later this summer, we're gonna wreck it by bringing a long-awaited villager to the valley.
Have you guessed who? That's right, Ralph from Disney's Wreck-It Ralph will be officially smashing his way into the Valley very soon.
Let's just put pause on that. So, I'm glad he's finally coming into the game because he has been in the promotional trailer since this game came out 3 years ago. The fact that he's finally coming 3 years later is great. I'm not overly too excited about it though because it's Wreck-It Ralph. I'm not gonna sit here and go, I love the movie. It was a great movie. I saw the first one. I enjoyed it. I saw the second one. It was all right. Like, I'm not losing my shit over it compared to, say, Winnie the Pooh, because I grew up with Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. He's like, he's just my nostalgic childhood here compared to Wreck-It Ralph, where, yeah, I watched it. I enjoyed it, but I'm not like, oh my God, over it, you know? So, I'm kind of like, yeah, about it. I'm not all that excited, but I'm just like, hey, glad he's finally here, you know?
With him his gamified friendship quests and new retro rewards.
In the fall and winter, you can expect 2 more free updates to arrive, and even more in store as we sail into the second half of the year.
Now you heard that. Sail into the second half of the year. Sail into. So that means definitely something about water. I'm hoping maybe. Now this may be jumping the shark, going a little too far with this, but maybe hopefully that means water stuff, maybe swimming, maybe some Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. Like we have options with the let's sail away kind of thing that they're promoting here. October. You know, hear me out. Davy Jones. Sail away. We know it's got to be on the ocean. And if it's going to be Pirate Lake, because we already have Peter Pan, so unless they're bringing in Captain Hook or something, could be Pirates of the Caribbean. And being it's October, it could be like Davy Jones and Jack Sparrow or something like that. Granted, Davy Jones, that might be a little bit too much. 'Cause I know he freaks out a lot of people in that movie. Like, I don't blame him though. Like, have y'all seen yeah, recently anyway, have y'all seen Pirates of the Caribbean like 2 and 3? Not just one, but 2 and 3 as well. Davy Jones still looks scary as hell. I'm not gonna deny that. His whole CGI, like face and everything, has held up impeccably well. Like I have been recently rewatching some scenes and clips because of Sea of Thieves and stuff, and we've been talking about it. And yeah, I was just surprised about how well he has stand the basically the time of CGI. Looks real good. So I mean, again, like I said, I digress. I'm maybe jumping the gun here, but there's definitely a lot more going on here that they're not showing us because a obviously from the road map. I mean, find out more in August. Find out more in August. Definitely a lot more here. But Senpai, simply Senpai. Let me rephrase that because God forbid someone came in and heard me just go, "Oh, Senpai." Simply Senpai, being that he is a not necessarily a partner with Disney Dreamlight Valley, but apparently he does know a lot more information than the rest of us because he is, working with them. He did make a mention that there is a lot of stuff that they did not mention in the summer showcase. So we have a lot to look forward to. We definitely have a lot to look forward to. I'm more excited about this one. No offense to Wreck-It Ralph. I'm glad he's here, but this one. I am curious though to see what this is because we see that this is September. I see spooky bats. I see his purple. I'm personally wanting a couple of villains, especially like I can never say his name. I can never say it, but I do love him. It is the doctor from Princess and the Frog, played by Keith Davis. Him. I want him in my game. I need my voodoo man. Like I don't give a shit who they got to pay off. I need my voodoo man. He would be so much fun. And imagine putting him next to Mother Gothel, all the witty comments, the wittiness. And of course, with the December, a lot more festive Christmas. Who knows about that? But this is the showcase. Like I said, after this, there's really not much except talking about the community thing, which we'll go over that real quick. But after that, we'll switch over to the game and talk about some stuff over there.
Dates to arrive, and even more in store as we sail into the second half of the year. But we're not ready to give away all of our secrets just yet.
This is definitely going to be our biggest year so far, and we hope we've piqued your curiosity. However, we're not done just yet, as we're happy to share the launch of a new community creation activity similar to last year's Community Companion.
Oh, that Secure Blossom Dragon. So cute. What's our community going to create this time?
This time, our players will help us create a new community house skin. Starting now, you can scan the QR code on screen and vote for what type of house you think we should add to the valley. And this year, all voting rounds are open from day 1. Voting will end on June 26th, so head on over quick.
Nice.
Oh, hang on, let me back it up. Give y'all some time to get the actual scan, if y'all want it. I myself haven't taken a look at it. I saw Simply Simpi talking about it, and I already see the vision now. We're going to be looking at a tall pink house covered with flowers that's nature-like. I see it now. I see it now. Because I called that same shit during the dragon. They're in the dragon. Because it wasn't necessarily the dragon I called. It was the fact that it was going to be pink and it was going to be flowery that I knew that that's where the direction of it was going. I'm not saying the creativity was very lackluster when it came to the dragon, but it's the fact that the herd mentality hit strong. I'm not going to deny that. The herd mentality hit strong, and everybody was just like, oh my God, pink cherry blossoms on a dragon that's pink. Fantastic. Like, yeah, so original. I hate to use it again, but it is one of my favorite quotes. It's Meryl Streep, just pastels. How original. Like, seriously, I feel that. But hopefully, maybe we get some really good voting in and we can actually have a really cute and or cool house, because I saw a lot of cool stuff in the categories, or let me phrase that. I heard a lot of cool stuff in the categories, because there's like mystic wonders, nature, there's like cottage core vibes, there's like tall building, short building, glass roofs. They really want you to customize this house. And of course, it's going to be free, just like the dragon was. I'm a little worried to see how the voting's going to go, if the herd mentality is just going to make it pink and girly-fied like we did with the dragon. But other than that, that's basically the summer showcase that went on about an hour or so ago. Yes, there's a bit more to it with them going through with the actual game and stuff, but I don't want to spoil y'all on that. If y'all are really curious about it, again, check out their page here on YouTube where the actual live stream took place at, or check out one of the Twitch people so you can get your Twitch dropped for the Eeyore ears. Now that that's finally done, though, let's go ahead and switch on over. Oh, bring this down. Ta-ta! And then we can get started. On our gameplay, because we got a lot to discuss on this. Alrighty, fantastic. So as you can see, I'm currently wearing the new Eeyore ears. They're cute. I like them. Oh, hang on a second. Look at myself on the camera like, wait a minute, I'm not in frame. No, I'm not. Granted, though, I probably need to readjust my camera. I was messing with it yesterday, trying to fix the Infinity Mickey stuff for tomorrow. And I think I readjust this section by mistake on the PlayStation end. But these ears are super, super cute. I like them. Now, we did very, very, very well when it came to our Dreamsnap this week. I was very surprised. I was literally expecting only 1,200, like dead ass. But we managed to get 4,000. Is it all the way up here? Yes, here we go. Yeah, we got 4,000. We were ranked 5,039. So we didn't do too terribly bad. We actually did very, very well. I'm very happy about that. I am very, very happy about that. So that gives us a lot of moonstones to work with. And I know next week, I saw the shop leaks, it's going to be a lot of Toy Story stuff. So we'll be able to save a lot of moonstones. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I've told y'all this like numerous times. I enjoy Toy Story. I'm just not like obsessed with Toy Story. So, we're going to probably be saving a lot of moonstones next week. But this week, however, we have one thing I am interested in. And it is the Adventureland Treehouse. I was thinking of future builds, and of course, when I move over to Eternity Island, we work in the jungle section. I'm gonna need a lot more stuff there because I don't have much, if anything at all. That's why I wound up making it into the theme park for the longest time because I didn't have a lot of theme stuff to go over there. Now that I have a few more buildings and stuff that I want to put over there, we can start actually thinking about expanding with some like special area house skins and stuff like that. Because I know Maribel's going over there. I'm moving Simba and them over there. Somebody else is moving over there as well. I just can't put my finger on it of who's moving over there. But yes, I got like 3 or 4 different villagers I'm going to move over there. We're going to have a little bit of fun with it, with a lot of nature-like stuff, a lot of bamboo. Mulan, that's who it was. I was thinking about moving Mulan over there. But I think this house would be really, really cute. Oh, yeah, I remember you from the leaks. It's just another casual dragon. The outfit's cute, though. I'm not going to deny that. I had Popcorn Squirrel. Wasn't he in the Star Pass? Or did I buy? I thought I got him from the Star Pass. Now we got a couple of good things if you want to go more towards a theme park idea. The Disney park entry. It's a good little entryway. I have it. I support it. TV conductor. It's a great little outfit. This was cute. It's a very simple dress, but I've always loved it. This one I passed on because it's Small World, and I'm not like a lot of the people in this game or in the world of Disney. I don't care for Small World. That ride freaks me out. And it's mainly because of the "It's a small world after all" and the fact that it's constantly playing, even when nobody's riding the ride. That freaks me out. Like, all right, stop it. We get it. Small world. Things are small. Everything's combined. Stop it. Seek professional help. And for some reason, also, strange things happen on the Small World ride. I mean, think about that. Like, seriously, think about that. How many times have you heard about somebody having a meltdown on a ride, and it's always a water ride, or they're climbing that damn pyramid? One of the two. For some reason, Small World is being a water ride. For some reason, that's one of those rides that people choose to have meltdowns on. I don't know why. Let's take that dude who literally climbed out of the boat to sit with the animatronics and just bathe in the water. Like, that was freaking weird. Like, he couldn't do that in Pirates of the Caribbean. At least that makes sense. You know, you'll sit up there with Red and all of them. No. Small World. That's where it's at. Okay. And some good stuff, especially the Dumbo ride and the I'm about to say carousel. It's not a carousel, man. It is a Ferris wheel. There is a difference. Both of these are good choices, though. And what do I got in my recommendations? I think I'll pass on that one. Being that if I'm going to have that tree for the expansion pack, if I can, that's my greatest fear, is that I'm going to have this assumption that I'm going to be able to move it to the Honeypot Falls, and it's not going to allow me. It's going to be, no, Valley Lock only. Because we've seen that before. I'm hoping that is not the case, though. Okay. And then the rest of these are bundles. Fantastic. So we'll definitely be able to save. Depending on how well we do next week is on whether or not I buy that Tatooine set next week. We'll just have to see. But I do want to get this really cool tree house. All right, fantastic. That's gonna look great. Now with the parade thing, the float itself was interesting, but it's literally just another photo op. You get to stand on top of the parade float and take pictures. That's about it. And I'm gonna be honest, looking at the size of that thing, I think if I was to get that and put it in my theme park area, it would choke the area out because it's just so large. I don't really see it worth it, to be honest. Okay, so how about looking at the shop items? I doubt there's anything in Scrooge's shop, but I'll take a look real quick. What duties do I need to do? Remove night thorns with Hercules, collect stone or marble, take a photo of a hero's house. I could do that, especially since I have something to show you guys over there. Alright, I just gotta go grab Herc then. Hang out with him for a bit. Fine by me. Alright. And I know with quest slots, I got something for Mickey, which is probably more green buttons. And Remy, that's probably iron. Now, I did get the Maribel quest taken care of, and she did give me the Doug bucket. Now, I don't know if it's broken or if people were just having problems with it, because on Reddit, it's a lot of back and forth. We got some people who are like, I haven't even gotten Maribel's quest line about taking pictures with the animals. And then some people, of course, are looking into it and getting the misinformation from last year where they made it too hard, being that they chose the capybaras. First of all, that was the first thing. They chose the capybaras. Second was when they requested, I think, certain pictures to be taken, at the time, it was literally like a day late, and people had to wait a week, and if they would have missed that one particular day, they were screwed out of the whole thing. I'm not even joking. If I remember correctly, it was the blue capybara on a Saturday, because it was, it was like really late in the evening or something. It was like literally on Saturday, though. And because we got it, I think, like, that Wednesday or, like, that Thursday or something like that, a lot of people were still trying to figure it out, so they were going after a couple of the other capybaras, didn't get a chance to get the blue capybara, and literally had the next Saturday to get it. If they didn't get it that next Saturday, game over. Game over, man. You couldn't get it. So because of that, they were just like, that was our bad, so here you go. So they just kind of gave us Doug's bucket. This year, for me, I went ahead and did it. I got it all taken care of. But I don't know if it only worked for me or if other people are having problems. Like, I don't know the full detail of what's going on with Maribel's quest. All I know is I was struggling for a minute because for some reason I was like trying to take a picture with her, and the turtles would not register her. I had to bend down and get her to come forward to me to get them in frame to do the pictures that way. But that first time I was trying to take the picture, I tried far away, didn't work. I tried, kind of like a normal, like, photo, not a selfie photo, but like a normal one. That didn't work. It was selfie mode, crouch down, let Maribel come to you. Boom, I got it. Oh, man. But we'll find Mickey after we find Hercules. Hercules is not at his house. Which, thinking of houses, guys, something came across my feed, and I feel this anger and frustration, but I think I know what's happening here. Let me explain. You know how sometimes you want to go find a villager, and it tells you the villager's in the house, right? So you go to the house, and they're not there. You go in and out of the house multiple times, they're not there. I've noticed something. The shop, strictly Scrooge's shop, not the restaurants, Scrooge's shop is counted as the house. So if they're not at their house, check Scrooge's shop. Check all the Scrooge's shops. And I want to say, yeah, Tatiana's restaurant still pulls up as a restaurant. And Remy's pulls up. But I do believe, now this ain't like 100% guaranteed now, but I do believe a lot of the times when we're looking for them and they say they're in their houses and we can't find them, I'm pretty sure they're here in the shop. Now, if you are to go to their houses, can't find them, go to the shops and you can't find them, then that means it is 100% glitch. I gotta test this theory out, unfortunately. I don't know how to test the theory out because it's one of those, there's no like guarantees I want to hang out with a certain villager who's going to be inside of his house. But that's just something that came across my feed, and I figured I would kind of relay this information because a lot of people were having the same problems, and I'm even having those problems on occasions. But I'm starting to think maybe that's what's happening, and it's not necessarily glitching out. It's they're hiding in the shop, and because the shop has the icon in the house, the game is registering them as, well, they're at home. No, the hell they ain't. So give that a shot. Let me know how that works out, if anyone is able to do it before I can, because I'm just curious to see if that is literally the case, or if we are having an issue where characters are just disappearing off the face of the earth. It is possible that they're glitched out because we do have so many characters, and I mean, seriously, like, we have lists. We have a whole list. I'm going to be honest, I lost count of how many characters we actually have, but think about the limitation of devices on occasions. It could glitch out like that, but my assumption, hands down, I'm pretty sure they're chilling in Scrooges. I'm pretty sure this is what they mean by they're at home. They're not actually at home. They're shopping. But let me grab Hercules.
Totsy, what a day!
Excuse me, Herc. Alright, because I gotta take some pictures with you, but I gotta go to your house, which I got show y'all what I've been doing. So, I've been a little naughty. I've been watching Curds too. And I've been laying out some stuff, getting some ideas of how to do a lot of the buildings coming up. And so far, I have come up with a couple of different things. When it comes to the City of Thieves here, we're going to have basically a bathhouse. I'm currently just working on some ideas and designs here. I think this is actually turning out pretty cute, but we'll just have to keep seeing. But I want like a bathhouse. I want a restaurant. I want a theater. Or this type of theater. I'm not sure if I want like a movie theater or like a play theater. Maybe both. Kind of like a rec center. And then a little party area. That's my ideas here. Over here, we're going to make it more naturey. A lot of the, you know, these out to spread about. We're going to make it almost look like that moment from I don't want to say I'm in love by Megaroth. I want to do that. Now, this is where I may have went a little crazy with the decorations. So, this is going to be the entrance to Olympus. It's going to be a pathway paved with gold, lots of statues, lots of trees. And yes, I'm purposely avoiding Herc's house because I just want to show y'all Herc's house because Herc's house is done. But this will be the arena where, you know, the games will be taking place. We're going to have some little shops here. And then we're going to actually have like the locker rooms and stuff here. But we're officially done with Hercules' place. I only added a few little things after the stream last week. I think this turned out really, really cute. We have a lot of like nice details. I'll show y'all because we got to go over there anyway, take a picture. But yes, I was a little naughty and was inintensely decorating over the weekend. It's my fault, not my fault kind of thing. I was bored. Was trying to find something to do. I was bouncing back and forth between Nikki and here, wound up here, which is like, you know what, let's move a few things over. And then next thing I knew, a lot of things got moved over, as per usual. Also, I blame the fact that I was too busy watching Dallas. I'm not even joking. I don't know why I have been in this mood to watch oil rigs, cowboys, and drama. I don't know why. I cannot explain it, but suddenly I had that itch. And I'm just like, all right. I watched Landman Season 2. We don't have Paramount at the moment. We had to turn it off for a little while so we could catch up on our bills. So there goes Landman. So I was like, all right. What about Yellowstone? I heard Yellowstone's really good. I got about 5 episodes in, and it's confusing as hell. There's a lot of shit going on. Like, I was here for the cowboy thing, and then a guy was in the mafia, or is acting like he's in the mafia. Then we have another guy who is a Native American trying to get his land back by being I'm gonna be honest, he's being a prick about the whole thing. And I don't like his argument. I really don't. I think his argument's freaking stupid. Like, it really is. Like, two wrongs don't make a right, bro. I'm sorry. But you can't just steal shit because you mad about shit that happened over 200 years ago. That's not how this works. Granted, I do find it clever that he was basically trying to buy back the land by using the casino's money, which that is ironic as hell, being that they get a lot of that money from Americans who come over there to gamble on the casino. So it's just like buying, and I think he even said it in the show, buying back their own land with their own money. Like, I did like that, but his argument was completely invalid and didn't make any sense. Like, it was stupid as hell. I'm like, yeah, I'm not here for this, not for that. And I did not care for the mayor's whole, hey, I'm going to sell you peace and quiet with $1 million corporation here and start building a bunch of houses and condos. I was not here for that. I did like the main family. I thought they were interesting. I don't know if I'm going to continue the show or not because there was just a lot of chaos. Just in that first season, just the 5 episodes I watched, a lot of chaos. And it was really hard to keep up with. And I don't know if I want to sit down and deal with that, especially since I found out that the show didn't initially go the way it was supposed to go because of conflict of interest with the main star, which I think is Kevin Costner. I think that's who the main character is, the main star of the show, Kevin Costner. But him and the writers were getting into it because the guy who started the writing was starting to be stretched very, very thin between a whole bunch of other things. And of course, there was a misdeal with Paramount Plus and this other streaming service. And it became like a chaos, madness, drama-filled tea that just kind of ruined the show unintentionally. Even though apparently the ratings were really, really good and a lot of people were excited about it, it ended, but a lot of people were disappointed at how it ended because it didn't feel right. And I'm like, that makes sense, especially if you have a plan to do it one way and then suddenly your writer and your main star start arguing. That becomes a problem. But I'll just have to see. Right now, because I couldn't deal with that, I went to Dallas and I have absolutely fallen in love with it. I don't mean the original Dallas, because I grew up watching the original Dallas. I can't seem to find the original Dallas. I'm looking. I think it's on Netflix, which currently I don't have at the moment. But if y'all know any place where I can stream and or watch Dallas from the 80s, please let me know. I am desperately in search of the original Dallas. I miss it. I want to kind of be close to my mother, if that makes any sense. But I'm watching the new Dallas now, that one that came out in 2012. So much fun, so much fun. Gotta hand that itch I was talking about, but I digress. Point is, we're here with Hercules. House looks great, doesn't it? Add a few little trimming details when it comes to the marble fencing, especially around here. Just a simple little well area. And when it came to the actual crafting station, I told you these 2 lampposts was all I need, and superb. I think this is great. All right, Herc. Apparently we gotta take a picture together of your house. Oh no, that counts it. Ah! Okay, it did. Alright. Let's go back to the valley so I can talk to Mickey. Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's got to do some of the green buttons. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Woody and Buzz. It's been about a week at this point because I was wrong, by the way, guys, last week about the Woody and Buzz quest line. I thought their quest line was every 2 days. No. It's the green button ones that is every 2 days. They're supposed to be once a week. But I haven't had their new one show up yet. So yeah, let me go ahead and talk to both of these guys and see what's up. Let me go with Remy. I'm willing to bet Remy's probably the right iron, but let me just double check. Because I am a bit concerned about that one, where a lot of people are not having Maribel's quest pop up. I'm not having the Toy Story ones pop up.
Hello.
Yeah, that's for the right iron. Alright. Which I do need to do some more of that. My dead ass, I need to do a lot more, 'cause I've been chewing through it. Alright, Mickey, Mickey, Mickey. Where is our homeboy Mickey? Where is he? Ah. Let me see if it counts if I use the vacuum to get the night thorns. Ah, it did. Good. Alright, let me go in here and talk to Mickey. Alright, Mickey, let me guess. Green buttons, like I said.
Hi.
What's up? Baking today, yep. More cupcakes.
See y'all real soon.
I mean, we'll go ahead and knock it out. But, yeah, I'm a little concerned because the Woody Buzz quest line. I'll double check once we walk out of the restaurant to see if maybe on the map it'll pop up that they have something. But I haven't gotten anything since last week about that. Fantastic. I love getting a memory.
Yes!
Alright. This one. Down in Orleans. Fantastic.
My friend.
Oh man, I think we're gonna have to step outside real quick to give this to somebody. Yeah, I gotta give out 2 cupcakes. So there's only one person here. Tatiana, where are you?
Hi.
I could use you right now.
Thanks, pal. I'm so glad you're here. Oh. Oh.
Actually, no, I don't think I need anything. No, because I bought some stuff last week. Alright, hang on. Damn it, we're 1 shy in there. 1 shy. Hopefully there's somebody like nearby we can just run to real quick. Mickey, whatever you do not go that far from me. Tatiana. Tatiana. Woman, turn around. Here you go. Some cupcakes.
Oh.
Alright, that should make Mickey happy. Swear to God, that man went Mach 20. He went Mach 20. Oh, no, I don't want to sit down. Granted, though, that's a cute little picture. But no, Mickey. I did exactly what you requested.
Boy, I'm glad to see you. Oh, that's great.
Alright, wonderful. June 10th to the 30th. Well, we still got a little while, but again, I just find it bizarre. Yeah, take part of their weekly quest, which granted, I should have read that last week, but I do find it bizarre. Alright. I do believe they're more... No, I should have gone one more over. Should have gone one more over. I just want to see if, one of the little icons will pop up. See if it's pink or something. I mean, worst case scenario, like, seriously, the worst case scenario about this whole situation is the quest line's glitched, and they will catch it, maybe give us the rewards like they did last year with the whole duck bucket. Because I've been hearing a lot of people complain that either the Toy Story one's not popping up, or the Maribel one's not popping up. I did the Maribel one. We got that one all taken care of. I got my secondary duck bucket. Now I just need Buzz and Woody. All right, let's see. That's some BS. That's some severe BS. Look at this. No quest for him whatsoever. But yet, quest. All right, guys. So it seems like it is somewhat glitched. And when I somewhat glitch, I mean it's not popping up at all, which means you got to find Woody and or Buzz and talk to them one-on-one, because if you try to go to the quest line, it's not going to pop up, it looks like. Buzz, where's your buzzing ass at? I am not looking forward to this.
Hey there.
Greetings, Amanda. Woody recently gave me a checkerboard as a gift from the festival. We've been enjoying our playtime together, and he mentioned that you helped make it. For that, I say thank you. I'd like to do something for Woody in return. Goofy suggests Woody and I work on a scrapbook. Could you return to Bonnie's room and take some pictures? Sure.
The number of friendly residents in this valley is quite impressive.
Okay. So, yes, guys, it is working. You just got to go and find him yourself. So it is somewhat bug. I may want to say something on Reddit about that. Oh my god, the egg bait! Okay, let's see. Ladybug, Unicorn... Bonnie Anderson? Dolphins. Yeah, the last time I went here, I was doing the egg hunt. I remember that from Easter. Okay, I do believe this is the butterfly. Yep. Dolphins. That's music. Does anybody see a unicorn? Wait, there. Yep, there's the unicorn. Let me check back here. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who the hell Bonnie Anderson is. Like, dude, it's gonna sound stupid, but I cannot remember. Is Bonnie Anderson the name of the little girl from the third movie? 'Cause I remember her name is Bonnie, but I don't remember her last name. So I don't know if it's a joke, something Bonnie made up for like the new movie. Because that's basically, I do believe that's probably why we're getting a lot of the Toy Story stuff, because Toy Story 5 is coming out soonish. Alright, so that wasn't Bonnie Anderson. About that one. Ah, Bonnie Anderson. Okay, so Anderson's her last name? Did not know that, I'm gonna be honest. Ah, I'm stuck. Okay, so we're looking for dolphins. Well, there's only one thing to do in this situation. When you don't know, when in doubt, take a bunch of pictures and a 360 spin. I have no idea where that dolphin was at, but we got it done. And Buzz over here, what the hell are these photos? Alright, now where is Buzz? He's going this way. Or is he going the other way? He went the other way, damn it! Ah, my go-go juice.
You there, I'm in need of assistance.
They are these from Bonnie's room? Oh, look, her drawings, her school portrait. Now, these are great memories. I thought we could take these and make a scrapbook. Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you for your assistance, Amanda. You have my thanks, and this too. Enjoy the Park Fest.
You've got style.
Wow, wow. I gotta give a standing ovation for Buzz on that one, bro. I love you, man. I love you. I know that's weird to say now, but the fact that that was a very simple and easy thing, love it. Especially compared to last week with freaking Woody and his damn fresh fabric. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still mad about that. I am still mad about that fresh fabric shit, being that I had over 200 things of fabric. And yeah, no, I want fresh 20. Like, bro, do you know how long it takes to do cotton and shit? Screw you. Alright, so, if I heard everything correctly, the way it's supposed to work is we had the Woody quest from last week, which gets us the Slinky Dog. This week should give us 2 of the building blocks, and then next week we should get the other 2. I do believe that's how it's supposed to work. And don't forget to also craft the Slinky Dog so you can get the handheld. But yes, it looks like I have tall toy blocks, stack, and archway left. Now, since we are here, there is a place where I can put this. And this is exactly where I'm putting all the Toy Story stuff. Which is right over here in our Toy Story section and our theme park. Now we can add a couple of little things. Do I just want to... Nah, I can't stick that there, can I? What if I swap out the blocks there? And threw one over here. And then, of course, we'll throw the Slinky Dog bucket down right there. And remove that. Yeah, just like that. Actually, hang on. I was hoping I'd get that a little closer. Nope. I guess we'll chunk that one then. Well, just like that then. And basically, when I get the archway, it's either going to go here or towards the Slinky Dog ride itself. Or here. One of the two. Point is, I have spots for it. But wonderful. We at least got that done and taken care of, so very happy about that. I was getting a little worried, being that it hasn't popped up, but it does look like it's glitched from the quest line itself, so instead of looking at the list, just go to them. Just go to them. Don't hesitate. Don't be like, well, it's not popping up. No, just go to them, because apparently it's not popping up on the list itself. Which I find that very concerning. Because, again, I heard a lot of people saying that they couldn't get the Buzz and Woody thing working. So it makes me think, is it because it's not popping up is why people are saying it's not working? Or is there something, or is it is legitimately glitch? Oh my God. I'm sorry. The way I said legitimately, it made me think back to that scene from the Batman movie, the one from '89. It is legitimate. And I saw him do it. I saw him reach out with his cold, dead hand and sign it. And he signed it with his pen. Pulls out a big-ass feather pen. Oh God, what's the rest of that line? It was like, hello something, your Uncle Benny's calling, time to pay the check, and then he throws it and stabs that dude right in the throat. Yeah, I love that movie. I'm not gonna deny it. I love Batman from '89. That's one of my favorites. Don't get me wrong, The Dark Knight, really, really good. I will watch that one hands down. You literally throw it in my face, I will sit there and watch it with glee. But you want to see me really happy with glee? '89. I could quote that movie to you. I gotta figure something to do out with all these flowers. I had to move all the flowers from Eternity Island to move even them there. And now I don't know what to do with them. I'll probably just stick them in here for now, just to get them out of my pockets. All right, wonderful. All right. Wonderful. And that one will come when it comes with the whole collecting stone or marble. I'll go do some grinding off stream. Well, let's see if I can't get anything. Well, we could go for her hair, but I don't know. If I went ahead and mined a little bit, how much stone would that get me? It literally just counted as 2. Okay, so yeah, I might hold off on that and just collect what I can. That's going to take about maybe 10 minutes grinding. And again, we got so much to do. Might as well skip that. And it's no big deal because I think my vault reward is just going to be thrown to my house. I'm a little not necessarily like worried about opening up these chests, but to be frank, I think I got everything. I'm pretty sure I got everything at the current moment. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I can always open up my chest, one of my chests to double check, but I really don't want to. All right, let's check out the Dreamsnap. So, like I said, it's very, very, very well on this. 4,000 moonstones. Very happy how this turned out, especially since I kind of created the photo itself. Now, I am curious, though, to see who the top submissions was. Oh, that's a good one. Very good. Oh, it's another good one. And another good one. Okay, okay. I saw that one on Reddit. I like that one. The Zeus one looked real good. And I like that one, too. Very cute. Alrighty. Now, this one's the Kingdom of Beauty. Now remember that this is the one I submitted in. Hopefully we do pretty well. I'm not expecting 4,000. I'm expecting 1,200 maybe. I'm a little worried that it may not be as much because I've seen a bunch of people just throw in a whole bunch of Disney princesses. Like I'm talking about every Disney princess they can have. They had it in front of them. So I'm a little nervous that maybe having just the 3 might not be enough. I do not know. Hopefully the fireflies give me some kind of advantage. All right. Do a little bit of voting. And then we'll talk about the Dreamsnap and then probably wrap up. Usually I know. Usually I, do my Dreamsnap photos and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily know the theming. Like I may have an idea, but I don't want to be like, yeah, we're totally gonna do it when I'm gonna look at it and be like, I have nothing, people. All right, create a kingdom filled with grace and charm. Okay, that's a quest photo. That's cute. I love the dress. I wish there was a bit more, but compared to, it would go right. You know what I mean? Like a whole bunch of Disney princesses. I feel like I may have messed up here. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find photos, so we'll go right. Oh, that's cute. And that's also cute. Okay, I like both of those. I'm gonna go left though. I like that. The blue's just really, really nice. Selfies. Random things thrown around, plus selfies, so skip. Yeah, y'all know me. I'm not a big fan of this filter. I'm really not. It takes up way too much of the frame itself. And it's just really hard to get to kind of grasp what's going on. Granted, though, during the dream one where we actually had to do a dream snap, if that makes any sense, that was a good time to use the filter. But on a normal picture, I'm just not a big fan of it. All right, cute. And this one's also cute. Okay. I'll go left. Oh, that's cute now. Talking to Cindy. Very simple one, but it's adorable. You know what? I'll go left. Oh, here's some good ones. We got Jasmine. Fantastic. And then Elsa. Oh, I love it. Elle really went out on the themings on both of these. I want to go with Elsa, though. Oh, man. These photos are actually turning out really, really well. I was a little worried it would be a lot of selfies like it was last week. But not bad. Not bad. I like that. Yeah, we'll go left. Even though it's very basic, they kind of threw some stuff out. It at least looked like a picnic or something, you know? Ooh, look at this one and this one. All right, excellent. Both of these are really, really good. Ooh, such a hard decision. Both of these are really, really good, but I'm gonna go with Cindy. All right, cute. And also adorable, but now I'm gonna give it a ride. A little bit of tilt, a little bit of extra color. Goes a long way. Oh, that's lovely. And that one's also cute. Yeah, but I'm gonna go right. Right is a wonderful. Oh, I like it very much. And this one's also very simple but adorable. I like this one too, but I'm gonna give it a left. Oh, gorgeous. All right, that one's cute too, but we'll go left on this one. All right, beautiful. And this one's gorgeous to look at too. Little entrance, very nice. Yeah, let's go left. I like that. All right, we're gonna take a 5 on that. And great photos, everybody. Great photos. Y'all really making it hard this week, which, you know me, I love it when y'all make it a lot more difficult for me to vote. I always have a lot more fun when I'm just like, ooh, I can't decide between these two. A lot more fun than skipping a bunch of random selfies and quest photos, you know? Do I want to? Because, I mean, what's the point? It's going to get stuck anyway, right? All right, so current challenge is Journey into Imagination. Your valley has been chosen for a universal exposition. Showcase your world to visitors. What technology or sites will you present? Build, decorate, and bring your expo to life. Now, the problem is you done throw me the hell off with Journey into Imagination because there is a ride in Disney World. I do believe it's also in Disneyland, but I know in Disney World there is a ride called Journey into the Imagination with Figment. Now, if I remember correctly, the whole point of the Figment ride was literally going through technology and inventions and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure because they have changed it multiple times, and I don't know if it's still standing. Why did part of my headphones just go out? I have no idea. Hang on 1 second. Something's up with my headphones. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. And we're back. I don't know why. That was bizarre. I don't think y'all heard it, but literally in my right ear, I just heard the sound and then it slowly started fading out to nothing. Just on this ear. This ear, perfectly fine. But yes, with Journey to Imagination, it makes me think of the Figment ride, but it also brings up technology or sites you would like to present. So it makes me think about a lot of the Disney exposés we've seen, where they just start talking about, upcoming rides, upcoming inventions and stuff like that, what's new. So I'm going to be honest, I'm looking more towards scientific stuff. So I'm probably going to do more like, maybe make a lab. We could do that. Make a lab. Make a lab. Yeah, we may have some time. Let me see if I can't find a home to make a lab in. I don't want to use Al's Toy Barn because I do want to make a toy shop at some point. See, not there. My witch's house. No. Do I have anything futuristic? Yeah, screw it. Let's just go to my house so I don't have to like hunt down a house because I don't know if I have anything futuristic. I'm having a stroke. I don't think I have anything futuristic enough house-wise. Actually, why am I here? I need to go to floor 3. Okay, let's do some decorating now. Alrighty, let me see. What do we have? Technology-wise, science-wise. I may have to buy a few more of those. No. Oh god, what was it? Not the orbs. Granted, I may need to buy some more of those orbs. But something else. I wanted to buy something else that would look good. The inside out thing, memory. Not just these, but we'll go ahead and throw a couple of these out. But yeah, I'm feeling technology, exposition. So we're showing off what we have created to see if we can get the funding. That's the best way I could describe it, to be 100% honest. You could do toys. You could do, I guess, theme park rides. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't really necessarily know 100%. I'm just going based off of common knowledge that I've seen when looking up stuff about Disney World and stuff. You know, stuff and things and stuff. The per-usual shenanigans. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and throw a couple of those down. The Doug bucket. Yeah, but I don't think that's necessarily futuristic enough. Oh god, where is it? Well, it's part of our Dreamsnaps. We gotta... No, this is a Dreamsnap. We're doing an expose. Yeah, it's called Journey into Imagination. And when they describe it as an expose, and anytime I think of an expose... What? You mean this?
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm looking for something in particular at the moment, but I think I may have to go buy it from the shop. I can't seem to find it. Actually, you know, it'd be really cute. Throw that in the middle. Because remember with the exposés, especially with Disney, they have all the maps, you know, showing off the worlds and stuff. You know, upcoming things. So yeah, make a decision out of those 3. All right. I'm still not seeing it. I'm pretty sure. I thought I had like 1 or 2 of them. Let me throw this, because this looks somewhat futuristic. See, this is futuristic. Monsters Inc. stuff. Throw in the clock. Why not? Yeah, I'm not going to need too terribly much. I'm thinking of an up-close shot, me and R2. And I'm going to need Scrooge. But, again, there's one thing I particularly want. Not just because I think it will look good here, but because I want to see if they did fix the graphics on that, since I noticed that last time with a couple of the other stuff from last week or the week before. Well, we could throw something together. Actually, yeah, we'll just go a little bit over this today. Being that the main thing that took a good chunk of our time was the summer showcase thing. But again, I wanted to show it off to you guys. I'm sorry I didn't do it live, but my assumption was a lot of y'all were probably going to go over to Twitch and watch it, being that the Twitch drop thing was, available there. And I'm not a Twitch partner. Grant, I have Twitch, and I used to stream on it, but I'm not like partners with them, so it'd be kind of pointless for me to get my Twitch off and going and be like, all right, guys, come watch on my Twitch, when y'all won't get any rewards out of that.
The sun's shining almost as bright as my money.
All right. Let's hang out. And then...
Greetings, neighbor.
Here we go. Yeah, I thought I had like 2 or 3 of these just hanging around. All right, grab that. All right, then we got those. Okay. All right, fantastic. And I'll definitely put one of these over there with the inside out area, being that I want to say I was looking for it on the initial build when I was initially building over there, but I couldn't find it. I'm also thinking of some stuff. So y'all probably have noticed that the thumbnails also look completely different than what they have been. I am currently right now using a new thumbnail maker. Just giving it a shot. If y'all don't like it, just let me know and I'll go back to my original thing. But it's one of those, it's taking me a lot of time to do my thumbnails. And YouTube keeps telling me my thumbnails aren't good enough. They're literally telling me, it's not very clicky. It's not very, bright or vivid. You got too much of this. So I decided to use a program to make my thumbnails. And hopefully that will make them look a lot more clean and crispier, maybe a lot more, eye-catching, so people will definitely click on the videos a lot more. Let's see, inside out. I think it'll look good right here. And then let's grab actually, hold up a second. We do have this one here. And I feel like if I did that over here, never mind. I did want to put another one over here. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I really did want to put another one over there because I thought that would look like really, really nice in that one area. But thinking about it, especially since we're trying to work on a picture right now that needs, I mean, not necessarily needs, but it does need the orbs that I'm working on. It's kind of stupid to go ahead and put those out, So I'll recontemplate that later. Damn it, I need to go to floor 3. All right. A couple of those tubes, and we're gonna need one of these. One of these. Oh, do I have any tools from like the big hero? Yeah, we got that. All right, what else do we have? Hang on. That may be too much. We'll just have to see. Now I need a rug, because a rug would definitely tie in. Let's go with the big one for now. Actually, hold on, because that one actually might be good. Let me start getting some stuff out and about. Okay, between the 3 parks, I think this green one will do us. Alright, we need to change wallpaper and flooring. As cool as that would be. Actually, that actually may be really, really cool. I don't know if I did this flooring. What kind of wallpaper are we looking at? I want something wood. Okay, maybe not wood. Do we have something scientific? Something that looks retro. Alright, we have this one. I think that's about as retro as we're gonna get. Alright. Go ahead and do the rest. And with flooring, I mean, again, I like this flooring, but I feel like it doesn't go with the futuristic retro vibe that I'm going for. So what do we got? That is an option. Oh, that was not too bad. Rustic steel. Oh, the white's pretty good. Yeah, I like the white. All right. curiosity before I start trying to bring that in. Do I have a window that would look good over here? Something that looks futuristic. Not really. Which, fine. Alright, so let's start bringing some of the stuff inwards. Actually, more like that, yeah. Something like that, okay. Alright. May not need this after all, too. Alright. Bring that forward. Let's get a rug. Do we have a futuristic rug? I don't think so. I think that'll be a bit too much, so let's... I wish I could get that perfectly underneath. Unfortunately, that is not a no-go. Seating. Looking for that big hero seating. I think they'll look good with the desk. Alright. I don't know about this rug. Oh, we do have this one. Oh, we do have a futuristic rug. Ooh, how do I want to do it, though? More like that. Okay. Alright, and another. You know what? Let's go throw that down. Alright. Alright, let me bring that over a bit. Alright, Scrooge, out of curiosity, saying that you're in here with me. Oh, so when you're indoors, you can't summon visitors in. Okay. Alright, now let's dress like a scientist. What do we got to dress like a scientist with? No, I'm not feeling that. Okay, first let me see if we got like a lab coat or something. No. We just have like a long white coat. We have this one, which I mean, it is an option. I'll be honest, I'm kind of leaning more towards that. Alright, then tops would probably just be the button up. Where is our white button up? Oh, here it is, all the way at the bottom. And then dump the skirt. Right, that's a pretty skirt, but we're gonna dump that. Get some pants. Nah. Get these trousers. No. Yeah, too business attire. Okay, not bad. I kind of like the cargo shorts. Oh, but the black slats are nice. All right, let's see. If they were in a different color. No. The loafers are nice. Do we have those in black? Got those in black. Do have the loafers in white. Oh, I like the boots actually. And I want to change the pants. Actually, no, never mind, never mind. Alright, hats. Do we have something futuristic? And of course, we're going to need R2. Yes, on that. And then glasses. We're going to need these. Yeah, let's go with the white. Perfect. And then we're gonna need some gloves. What do we got glove-wise? We could go with the white gloves. I do believe those are the creamy ones. Here's the white ones. I'll be honest, the creamy's a little too different compared to the rest of the white. All right. And then companions. All right, so I need both of these. So before I try to get everything, art, damn it, art. Glad I checked. Otherwise, that would have been an infuriating moment. All right. What do you have as art? Let's see. There we go. I see that counting. All right, wonderful. Glad we checked. All right, so first of all, Scrooge, I'm gonna need you back over here. All right, because I do everything correctly. All right, so something maybe like this. Maybe. A little worried that's a little bear over there. Let me see if I can't get BB-8 to roll his happy ass to the left side. BB-8, go to the left. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time, because if not, I'll get him just to stop in front of me. feel like if I did it like that, that's a bit too much on the one side. I do like that pose. Like the moment I switch over, that is a nice pose. You know, let me move the orb down and just move that to the side. We'll be more center focus. All right. Back it up, back it up. A little bit more. All right. Alright, I like where BB-8 was going. Alright, I like this. I'm showing off my toys and all that fun jazz. Are you kidding me? I hate when it does that. Luckily, though, it's nobody should move too terribly much. Oh, that works great. Add some contrast. Turn down the brightness just a smidge. We want it to be bright, but not like overly too bright. Warm it up a bit. Okay, turn that down just a bit. We want some light balloon, but not like some crazy light balloons now. All right. Now we're just waiting for BB and everybody else to get in place. Just like that. I think this looks good. It looks like a little expose, futuristic technology. Yeah, basically I'm like, hey, Scrooge, invest. Invest into my robots. And I kind of look like a scientist, so I like it. Submit. Alrighty. I like this photo. I think this looks good. Hopefully I'm on the market with this one because, again, Journey to Imagination, I think of the Figment ride and what the ride itself entails. Of course, expose, showing off what upcoming things are doing. And again, with the idea of technology, I'm thinking of when, oh god, what's the name of that animatronic recently that came out? Even Wall-E. You've seen them before. If you haven't, looked them up. It's so cute. But even Wall-E, They are basically holding hands, floating around and stuff like that. It's super duper cute, but they unveiled that at an expose. So that's kind of the general idea that I'm going for. Is like an unveiling of an animatronic or something for the theme parks, you know. That's the best I can come up with, guys. I'm sorry. I really wish there was a bit more, but this is all I can come up with at the current moment. Maybe wait a few days to see what other people may have to, you know, say about it, because they can come up with some better, cooler ideas than what I have. You can always try, you know, checking on Reddit and just seeing if you can get inspired, because again, this one's a little tricky. I'm not going to deny that this one's tricky, but hopefully I got it across. I'm really hoping I got this across. I like this. I think this looks good. Gets the idea that I'm looking for. We'll just have to see. Fingers crossed and all that. All right. Good job, though. Good job. Let me make sure it went through. All right. That went through. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All righty. Unfortunately, we didn't need to really use anything else, but that's okay. Go ahead and just clean everything up. But I used a lot of Big Hero 8, or Big Hero 6, not Big Hero 8. Big Hero 6 items, a couple of Star Wars items, Monsters Inc. Just make sure, if you're going with the futuristic route, at least go into those categories, because those categories will definitely help you out tremendously. Huh. All right, Scrooge. I appreciate your help, man. I really do. Granted, I don't know if that was the right costume for you, but I figured summer outfit might as well. But we are over the usual amount. Like I said, today was a very special day, being that we had the summer showcase, and I did want to take some time to go through it and talk to you guys about it, you know, kind of get ourselves hyped up for the update in July. Super excited about that. And of course, I wanted to give y'all an opportunity to also get those QR codes and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I didn't do it live. I know, I probably should have, but like I said, I do kind of want to do a bit more of it, but I don't know how well me doing it live is going to be, if that makes any sense. Meaning that, again, a lot of people are going to Twitch to watch it because of the Twitch drops and stuff like that. So I was like, it's really kind of like not going to really make much of a difference if I stream it live. I figured we could talk about it after, so we could just like do a quick run through, which I think it worked out for the best. I think it really worked out for the best. But I'm excited for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for the Winnie the Pooh update. I'm curious to see how this new type of expansion pack is going to be, or DLC, I should say, because they're calling it an adventure pack, which is literally the equivalent of a DLC, just on a smaller scale. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out, because someone did bring up something that was a little terrifying if you think about it in practice. It's that all new characters will now be locked behind a DLC. I'm like, well, we already kind of have something very similar to that with the, I think my game's crashed. I'll be honest. I'm looking at it and we haven't loaded back in yet. That's fine. Like I said, I was going to wrap up anyway. I just want to finish the last few little thoughts. Oh yeah, I'm excited to see how this is all going to turn out. And I'm glad we got the picture done. And now I just got to do a little bit of grinding off stream to finish up the star path for this week and then call it a day. But that's something for me to worry about. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here for you guys. I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everyone's fantastic, wonderful night. And guys, don't forget, if you're enjoying my Disney Dreamlight content or any of the other fun, fantastic things I do here on the channel, you know what to do. You know the pre-usual drill and all that fun jazz. And hopefully I catch y'all back here yet again for another beautiful and fantastic episode here on the channel.